Just want to begin the What is Logic segment of the course, reminding you of some stuff that you already know. And remember, we went through this last time, and we're just going to review it. That is, there's that wonderful picture of me. After all, I am so photogenic. And that equals the leg, the plus gum, get rid of the X. And for those of you who are attracted to female legs, leg plus gum when you're spelling it. Whoops, I didn't do it when you're spelling it. Get rid of the X. Big mistake there. Okay, just wanted to start with something familiar. Let's first just get focused on what we're going to do. As you're going through these slides, I'm going to ask you to do some problems. But the first section, we're trying to answer certain questions. What is logical thinking, and why should we care? And what's going on in these sets of videos is we're just going along with the material that's presented in chapter 1 of the book. So it's probably a good idea to at least take a look at the book, maybe read chapter 1 and walk through this. And as we're going through these slides, I'm going to ask you to do some problems. But first, let's see what we're going to be doing for this segment of the course, on this topic. And, our objective is to answer a whole bunch of questions that you might have about what this logical thinking stuff is all about. First of all, what's the subject matter of logical thinking? Now, how does the approach to reasoning here that we're doing in philosophy, in the logic course, in this logical thinking, how is it that different from people who study the brain in neuroscience and psychology? And we're going to see that there really is a difference. And then the book they talk about, which are the main dimensions of logical thinking. And that is what they're telling you is there are different ways of looking at logical thinking, different characteristics that are kind of important. We'll be able to identify those at the end of this section. And then there's something called formal logic. And the question is, how does what we're doing in this class, how is that different from what we would do in formal logic? Those are the questions that we're going to approach here. The next class, we're going to worry about what arguments are. What is an argument? How is it different from an argument? And then the next segment after that one is going to be, what are the steps in argument analysis? So this is what we're going to try to accomplish in this set of videos that you're doing for your online segment of the course.